Welcome back to Pump with Purpose. This is Dr. Diana here, and I am the CEO and founder of Pump with Purpose. We are a global lactation and postpartum private practice teaching women all across the world to breast pump through personalized care to help you to increase your milk supply with the right pump, flange, products, and schedule, and to change the world one pumping family at a time. So this week's podcast episode, I'm very excited about because I wanted to help you to change your mindset. And how you feel about pumping really does matter. What you think is what will be. So this podcast episode is titled, Are You Victim or Victor to the Pump? And how you feel about pumping, whether you love it or hate it, it really does matter. I'm not saying everyone's going to love pumping like I love pumping, but it does not have to be as hard as we make it out to be. So many times we get the wrong information. We're in nipple pain, soreness, trauma, damage. Her nipples are swelling, looking like miniature Vienna sausages, miniature hot dogs. It is turning colors. Purple, blue, white, sharp shooting pains throughout the breast, nipple sensitivity, going from the warm air of your shower to the cool air of your bathroom. When you go to pump, the milk is pulling at the bottom, and you kind of have to bend over to get it to drop into the bottle, or it's pulling at the bottom and then spilling back into your clothing because the flange is just wrong for your body. And so, or you're just pressing buttons on the pump, or going online, trying to find pump flyers, going online. Trying to use programmable pump settings that come with some of these newer pumps that may, allow you to have memory settings. We don't like that. Every single pump, we want you to enter it based on your body and not based on what you did the last time. Because what you did the last time at any given time may not work the next time. So not that it needs to change every single day, but we want you to understand that pumping is fluid, that we want you to understand it is dynamic. It is not going to look the same pump after pump after pump. You have to be more open-minded that it can change at any time. So let me tell you, we offer Premier Pumping Consults where we go through the pumping equation with you, which is help you to increase your milk supply with the right pump, flange, products, and schedule. We offer real-time pumping sessions where we can teach you how to pump once we make sure that all your tools are appropriate or on your way to being appropriate. And some people pump with us for us to actually pump with you while you are pumping, not just to check your flange size. We're literally going through trying to help you to find your ideal pump settings. So it is so important for us to let you know that everyone has a different story when it comes to pumping. How you enter it may look different. Were you forced into pumping? Were you did you choose the pump? Just depends. Were you a NICU mom like I was, where pumping became the option? It was the only option that allowed me to still be able to feed my baby from my body. I did try to go back to nursing once baby came out of the NICU, and then we learned that he was tongue-tied and lip tied as well. And then we got that release, and I still tried to pump, and still tried to nurse. And my husband's like, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, you are not happy. You're always, not your full self, because I'm like, I'm supposed to nurse. And so at 3 months, it changed my life. I went to nurse my child, my first son, and he laughed at me. He literally cooed and cawed and laughed at me at 3 months. And I never tried to nurse him again. It was the closure that I needed for my first journey to know that it was not going to be in my cards. And I went from victim to victor. That day was that moment that I realized that the pump was going to be a viable, sustainable, long-term solution for me. And for that, I am so thankful. So whatever your truth is, and however you go from victim to victor, or you've never been victim, even better. But we want you to be victorious. We want you to be happy about pumping, and at least pumping based on your body. Like I said, you may not love pumping like I do, or pump for 3 years like I did over 3 years of my second journey, but we want you to know that there is a way to go about this. We want you to give it a try and quickly understand, it may not be the journey that you wanted. It doesn't come easy for everyone, but it also doesn't have to be as hard as we are told or others make it out to be. It's not easy in the beginning. There's some troubleshooting, sticking to the pumping schedule, washing parts, and your journey may not have started how you wanted. And some people don't wake up and want to pump at all. And so when that happens, we want you to know that it doesn't have to stop just because your life changes or even because you're exhausted. There are ways to find schedules and ways to pumping and feeding life hacks, which we'll be talking about that as well, where pumping and feeding at the same time, pumping and feeding from the same bottle, pumping and feeding one bottle ahead, that can really help you to get a routine if you are pumping exclusively, and understanding how to pump and when to pump when you are nursing. Adding pumping to your nursing journey is what we also do here. So if you feel victim to the pump, it's no shame in it. Not everyone loves it, but we don't want you to look at just because you're pumping that that you failed. No, it just looks differently. You're still feeding your baby from your body in your own terms and in your own way. Not that you may have chosen to do it, but it's a viable, sustainable, long-term solution if you want to do it. We want you to be victorious, and we want you to be able to pump and know how to pump and understand your body and build that confidence that just doesn't come by pressing buttons or searching Google or finding a pump flyer or listening to your favorite person tell you that this is the best pump in the world. No, and more no. Pumping can become easier. It can be hard, and you may not ever love it. But if you stick to your schedule and really make sure you're pumping based on your body, bringing your doctor if needed to find out if an underlying condition is going on, it can be helpful. Our main goal here is to help you to understand your body, and not to compare to other people's journeys, but to understand what you need and what your baby needs. And it looks different based on the person. It is important not to allow yourself to continuously, allow others to talk down to you, or even sometimes we talk down to ourselves, or feel like we're less than, or feel like because we may not be happy with the pump output that's coming out, to just say, well, this is okay. It's okay, but you need to understand, is there an underlying condition present? Are your pump tools correct? It's not okay to just not know. It's not okay to just do the same thing day in and day out and not understand if something else could be different. We don't want you to not realize how important having a comfortable pumping journey is and what that can look like. We do not want you to spend a day feeling like a victim to your pump, that you're having to do this with no way to understanding why you're doing this, what and reason for it coming out. Why do you like this setting but don't like this setting? Why do you get more milk in this way and not in this way? Why is this flange size causing your nipples to turn colors or hurt or bleed or cuts or getting blebs and blisters and getting clogs? Like, the list goes on to having the right information. You do not need to know everything. The biggest thing that I think that is causing us so much concern in this space when we are pumping is we think we need to know everything about pumping. No, you don't. You just need to know only what you need to know about your journey, about your body. Just like in school, when you're in school and you're studying, you can't know everything about math. It's not possible. Someone says, I could teach you everything you need to know. This is everything you need to know. I would be telling you false. Even now, when it comes to math and English and anything that we've learned, there's more stuff to learn. We are continuously learning day in and day out. So don't think that just because you read an article on the internet or you did some course or some workshop, that means now you know everything that it takes to know about pumping. It doesn't. You know what it is for that person that told you, or what that person is telling you about pumping. It is not based on your body, because we really want you to understand, if someone is just giving you a course, it can't be on your body. You then leave the course, leave the workshop, leave the class, and then you're still left to not understand what's going to work and what is going to work and what's not going to work. And that's what we are doing to change the way that we think about pumping, the way that we view pumping. And we want you to become a victor to your pump, and you actually understand how to use it based on your body. So if you are interested in learning more about how to pump based on your body, the right pump, flange, products, and schedule that's conducive to your goals, preferences, and lifestyle, then we are here to help you. We are the founder of the Premier Pumping Consult, trademarked by Pump with Purpose, where we are here to help you to pump and learn how to pump based on your body, whether you're managing oversupply, trying to increase your supply, trying to relactate, trying to wean, trying to return to work, trying to establish, sustain, maintain your milk supply. We are here to help you to stop the pumping pain. The list goes on and on, to end the clogged ducts, or at least understand, stop the blisters and blebs, or at least understand why they're happening, and try to get to the underlying condition, concern. If there's something else going on with your body, like an underlying condition, help you to bring in your doctor, and most importantly, teaching you how to pump based on your body with the right pump, flange, products, and schedule. I cannot say enough how we want you to be a victor to your pump. So we hope this podcast episode was helpful. We hope you learned something today, and we are here to help you. www.pumpwithpurpose.com. You can follow us on Instagram. That's our largest social media platform at this time. Pump with Purpose. Our DMs are always open. Let us know what pumps you own, what flanges you own. Go to our website, pumpwithpurpose.com. Send us a message, and we can kind of help to tailor what consult may work best for you based on your goals, preferences, and lifestyle, and what you actually own to date. Let us know what pumps you own, what flanges you own, and we can give you a better idea if you want to work with us for more personalized care that's based on your body. So this is Dr. Diana here. Until next time with Pump with Purpose.